मातशे गॅप घेया रे, ते फुडल्यान इतके रावले ते 4 जण तुमगेले मरे, मातसो असो सायडीच्यान घेया.
As we proceed with the World MSME Day, I welcome all the dignitaries present and request all the dignitaries to kindly proceed to light the auspicious lamp and inaugurate the function.
आणि बुरशी म्हणतात.
We would also like to welcome all the dignitaries with a bouquet of flowers on behalf of GCCI and the Directorate of Industries, Trade and Commerce. We would first like to welcome Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant. Honorable Minister of Industry, Shri Movin Gudino. President-elect of Goa Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Srimati Pratima Thond. Former President of Goa Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Shri Mangirish Pairaikar. Secretary of Industries, Trade and Commerce, Shri Sunil Anchipaka. And Director of Industries, Trade and Commerce, Shri Ashwin Chandrus. Thank you. As we proceed, may I now invite Shri Sunil Anchipaka, IAS, Secretary of Industries, Government of Goa, to please welcome the dignitaries and address the gathering.
A warm good afternoon, all of you. It is my proud privilege to welcome you all on this MSME Day 2025 celebration. I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant and Honorable Industry Minister Movin Gudino sir and GCCA President Madam and former GCCA President and former National MSME Chairperson and my colleagues and many important audience. Most welcome for this August occasion, and this shows our enduring commitment to our MSME's growth sector in Goa. In Goa, MSMEs are not only driving economic growth but also safeguarding the cultural legacy of our traditional handicrafts and industries. I am pleased to share the few facts. As of June 2025, more than 70,000 MSMEs are registered under Udyam registration portal and more than 35,000 informal micro enterprises are registered under Udyam Assistant platform. It is encouraging to witness the significant growth. However, it is a long journey to head. As we are gathered here to commemorate World MSME Day, it is delightful to witness the meaningful proceedings of the day and exchange dialogues aimed towards the thriving MSME ecosystem. I am confident that focused sessions on the financing products of MSMEs and esteemed panel discussion MSME lending and credit support, MSMEs knowledge session, setting up of the micro small enterprises and opportunities for women entrepreneurs, and all these things discussed in earlier. I am sure it will benefit to the accessing finance, setup and scale, they diversifying their micro and small businesses. The knowledge session by EDC Limited and Indian SME Forum must have enriched the MSMEs also. Furthermore, Government of Goa signed MOA with IRIS Business Services to strengthen our MSME ecosystem. IRIS MSME app helps MSMEs connect directly to the government from across our state. MSME can also access finance, government schemes, expand their businesses to new markets, manage their compliances and upskill themselves and improve receivables also. All these are within that, through app we can do that. This means that government in partnership with the private organization, that is IRIS, is providing comprehensive digital ecosystem including ERP, Enterprise Resource Platform for MSMEs. And it is worth to mention that it comes with no cost to the government. I request all MSMEs present over here, kindly download the app and benefit from the MSME digital ecosystem. I would also take this moment to share progress achieved on the World Bank supported central sector scheme launched by the Government of India. Few initiatives what we have done so far, sir. To enhance exports through MSMEs in state of Goa, a reverse buyer sellers meet was organized at Amazing Goa Global Expo Summit 2024. As part of this participation, more than 150 plus international buyers and 100 plus MSME exporters during reverse buyer sellers meet, and it is worth to mention that 3 MSME exporters secured international orders also. Additionally, more than 15 MSME exporters are in discussion with international importers to finalize their work orders. We have DITC, Department of Industry, Trade and Commerce has onboarded to develop a unified digital platform which will act as a digital one-stop solution for all MSME needs, and it is on the annual and it will be able to complete another 6 to 7 months, 8 months time. Today we are launching business facilitation centers and women entrepreneurship facilitation centers. These centers will serve as a single window platform to assess MSMEs, and this initiative aligns with the national priorities on ease of doing business, and specifically we are placing locally speaking resource personnel at these centers. And it is worth to mention that more than 830 candidates have been trained so far under the various capacity and skill development initiatives under the RAM program. Additionally, 60 self-help groups have been trained, out of which 6 self-help groups are formalized into MSME ecosystem, and we take immense pride in felicitating those self-help groups members today. I convey my heartfelt congratulations to all the beneficiaries. We are also launching social media handles of the RAM program, and I urge all the MSME follow this handle to avail all the information related to various interventions of the Government of Goa and Government of India under the RAM, so that MSME systems could be developed further. With the efforts towards the strengthening the MSMEs and pillars of the Atmanirbhar Bharat, the Government of Goa has proposed 20 new interventions in the revamped umbrella scheme. Sir, this revamped draft umbrella scheme, we had extensive consultation with all the key stakeholders, and we are proposing today, and I request all of you kindly go through all the initiatives and kindly get back to us, and if there is any feedback required, then accordingly government will take note of that. With this I conclude and encourage all the participants to engage actively in today's event. Let us work together to strengthen the MSME ecosystem in Goa and contribute to the meaningful India's vision of becoming 5 trillion economy by 2027. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Going forward, I would like to invite Srimati Pratima Dhon, President-elect of GCCI, to address the gathering.
Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant, Honorable Minister for Industries, Mr. Marvin Gudino, Mr. Mangirish Pairaikar, past President of GCCI, Secretary Industries, respected dignitaries on the days, distinguished guests, members of the MSME sector, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you all. It is both a profound privilege and a heartfelt honor to stand before you today on this special occasion, World MSME Day. A day that recognizes and celebrates the vital contribution, resilience, and unwavering spirit of our micro, small, and medium enterprises. These enterprises form the very backbone of our economy, fueling growth, innovation, and employment across Goa and beyond. As the President-elect of Goa Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I stand here not only representing an institution that has proudly served for over 117 years, but also as a passionate advocate for a sector that is crucial to fostering inclusive and sustainable economic development. Goa's MSMEs have consistently amplified strength, creativity, and adaptability, whether in manufacturing, tourism, food processing, logistics, technology, or services. Yet, we are acutely aware of the challenges they face: limited access to timely finance, cumbersome compliance procedures, shortages of skilled manpower, digital transformation hurdles, and the ever-changing market landscape. At GCCI, we are deeply committed to building an ecosystem that empowers MSMEs to flourish. We believe in the power of collaborative action, working hand in hand with government, financial institutions, and industry stakeholders to create real, lasting impact. Today's event underscores this commitment. We are proud to acknowledge the recent launch of initiatives under the RAM program, the formalization of self-help group members, and the establishment of an EDI office in Goa dedicated to entrepreneurial development. These steps send a clear message. Goa is serious about empowering its small businesses, especially women entrepreneurs and grassroots innovators. We also commend the unveiling of the revamped umbrella scheme and appreciate the relentless efforts of the Directorate of Industries, Trade and Commerce, MSME Development Facilitation Office, EDC Limited, RBI, NABARD, SIDBI, participating banks, and the Startup and IT Promotion Cell. Your collective efforts in raising awareness, extending schemes, and supporting MSMEs are truly commendable. At GCCI, our support extends beyond policy advocacy. Our dedicated MSME committee works tirelessly throughout the year to address ground-level concerns, conduct outreach programs, and provide valuable feedback to policymakers. Moving forward, we aim to intensify our focus on credit facilitation, digital employment, and expand market access to MSMEs. On a personal note, I am deeply committed to fostering more women entrepreneurs in Goa. As the women president in GCCI's long history, I see this as both an honor and a responsibility to ensure women entrepreneurs receive the visibility, mentorship, and support they deserve. Before I conclude, I want to express my sincere gratitude to the Government of Goa and the Directorate of Industries, Trade and Commerce for partnering with GCCI in creating platforms like today's event. Together, let us continue our collective efforts to build a vibrant, resilient, and global competitive MSMEs sector in Goa. Wishing everyone a happy MSME Day. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. Up next, may I request Sri Mangirish Pairaikar, past President of GCCI, for his address.
Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Pramod Sawant, Honorable Industries Minister, Mr. Mavin Gudinoji, President-elect of GCCI, and the first woman to be President, Pratima Lund, Secretary of Industries, Director of Industries, MD of IDC, Director of Transport, all those in the audience. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all as we gather here to celebrate MSME Day. A day dedicated to honoring the spirit, strength and resilience of micro, small and medium-sized enterprises. MSME are more than just businesses. They are the lifeblood of our economy. Across the world, they represent over 90% of all the enterprises, provide around 70% of the employment and contribute significantly to the GDP. In countries like ours, MSME are not only job creators, but also innovation hubs, fostering entrepreneurship and driving inclusive economic growth. This day is a reminder of the incredible impact small businesses have on our daily lives. From these local shopkeepers, artisans, manufacturers to tech startups and service providers, each of them play a vital role in shaping our communities and fueling national development. This was aptly recognized by our beloved Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. He was the first Prime Minister to focus on development of MSME, and he deserves a loud applaud for what he has done for this MSME sector. He constituted a task force immediately after taking over as the Prime Minister under the chairmanship of Kalraj Mishra with a limited period to suggest changes and implement them to support MSME. And friends, from then on, we have seen how the changes have taken place. Today, you can register your unit on a mobile phone itself. All these things have been brought at your fingertips. Even if you need finance, you go to msme.gov.in and you can log in what is your requirement. Such a ease has been provided by the Honorable Prime Minister's scheme. And here, under the dynamic leadership of Dr. Pramod Sawant and the dynamic Industry Minister, Mr. Mavin Gudino, have left no stone unturned to see that the ease of business has reached to the focus point and the last point, that is Antyodaya, which they have been very, very prompt in providing the services to the common man and to create entrepreneurship in the state of Goa. But MSMEs are not without challenges. They often face difficulties in accessing finance, technology, skilled labor, as my colleague had said. In recent years, especially during and after the pandemic, have only made these challenges more visible. And yet, MSMEs have shown unmatched resilience, adapting, innovating, and evolving to survive and thrive in the face of adversity. We have seen the bouncing back of MSME post-COVID period. It is our duty, either as a policymaker, industry leader, consumers and citizens, to support and empower this vital sector. Governments are introducing initiatives and incentives to simplify regulation, improve access to credit and promote digital transformation. But true changes comes when we all recognize the value. When we all recognize the value and support the entrepreneurs, especially as we should go for buying local products, and then only we will be able to support this enterprise. I would like to make a few recommendations here to the government that prioritize MSME in economic stimulus, skill development and export promotion frameworks. You have given the best of ease of doing business. We would request you to also look into ease of running business, because that is where most of the industries falter. Policy needs incentives, incentivize MSMEs in labor incentive sectors for job creation. Entrepreneurs inside great opportunity which is provided by if you take this mission to the rural areas. Policy needs to ensure credit flow via Mudra and CGTMSE and interest subsidies. Sir, I would like to request you that please take up these issues in the SLBCs so that more and more finance is easily made available to the MSME sector. Today, on this auspicious occasion, I would not like to make a long speech, but wishing you all a warm and happy World MSME Day 2025. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We now move to an exciting part of the event as briefed by Secretary Sir in the beginning, launch of MSME TV by IRIS. Today we are releasing MSME TV app and 7 educational videos. These are educational videos that aim to educate the MSMEs regarding process of registration, availing certificates, filing of GST, etc. Yes. Also on how to start the business. All the videos and MSME TV is fully sponsored and in Konkani language. So I now request the IRIS team to please join us on the stage, and I request Honorable Chief Minister and Honorable Industries Minister to please launch the app.
निश्चल दर्यादेगासावन फुलपी व्यवसाय मेरेन गोंय आपली उत्तेजक भावना आपल्या आडखळीच्या वसाहतवादी इतिहासांतल्यान मेळयता. पोर्तुगेज वसाहतीकरणाच्या 4 शेंकड्यांतल्यान भायर सरून वेपार आनी संस्कृतायेचे एक समृद्ध केंद्र म्हूण आपली सुवात घट करपा मेरेन अरब दर्याच्या देगेर आशिल्ल्या ह्या दृश्टिकोन भारतीय राज्यांत ल्हान आनी मध्यम उद्देगाची व्हड लोकसंख्या आसा. MSME फक्त व्यवसाय न्हय, ते आमच्या समृद्धीचे खर शिल्पकार आसात. नोकरी निर्माण करप, नवनिर्माणाक पोसवण दिवप आनी आमचो फुडार बांदप. तरी आसतना आमी जाणात येस मेळोवपाचो मार्ग आव्हाना, गुंतागुंतीच्या कागदपत्रांनी भरिल्लो आसा. योग्य निधी सोदप, नव्या बाजारपेठेन प्रवेश मेळोवप आनी सदीचो हिशोब दवरप. आयज गोंय सरकाराक ह्या दृष्टिकोनात बदल घडोवन हाडपा खातीर एक नवोदित उपक्रम जाहीर करपाचो अभिमान बाळगता. आयरिस पेरिडॉट सर्विसे कडेन भागीदार करून आमी तुमकां हाडटा पेरिडॉट ऍप्लिकेशन. तुमच्या व्यवसाय प्रवासाच्या दर एका पावड्या खातीर तुमचो एक थामो उपाय जावपाक तयार केल्लो एक क्रांतिकारी डिजिटल प्लॅटफॉर्म. हे तंत्रज्ञान सशक्त करपी आसा. आतां आमचे
I just put in a couple of words with your permission. So, Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant, Honorable Minister of Industry Sri Marvin Godino, Secretary of Industries Sri Sunil Anchipaka, dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, Namaskaram, good afternoon. At the outset, as CEO of IRIS, my name is Balachandran. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to the visionary Govan government for their support and partnership in our journey to empower the MSME community of India. As a path-breaking state, it is only fitting that we have the honor of getting our offering launched by the Honorable Chief Minister. Sir, we truly value your leadership, initiative and willingness to partner with companies like us. Our company IRIS, which is a global fintech firm with a focus on regulatory technology, has a deep commitment to fostering a vibrant MSME ecosystem in India. Towards this, we are offering a bouquet of digital enablers and accelerators that can hugely benefit the MSME. The IRIS MSME app that is launched today will feature an MSME TV, which is an OTT platform, a software to match the various government incentive schemes to the MSME profile, and an e-invoicing system to create digital invoices as well. Going forward, this platform will offer fully digital loans from reputed lenders, payment collection and receivable tracking software, followed by a marketplace for demand augmentation, and a software that enables easy compliance to various mandates. From the state government's point of view, there will be a dashboard to keep track of the growth of the MSME sector through a set of publicly available data parameters. So this is a platform through which you can target the different MSMEs working across various sectors. And our endeavor is to make sure that we refine the application or the suite of application by listening to the MSMEs. What do they want? What are the inadequacies? We'll make sure that this application is constantly innovated so that it fits the need. The central idea behind all this is to digitally empower each and every MSME as they grow bigger and stronger. Without further ado, I'll request my enthusiastic and driven colleagues, Shilpa and Said, to tell you more about this offering, and that is sure to make a difference in your life. Thank you so much once again, sir.
So we'll also quickly show a quick glimpse of the application on the screen. Yeah. So while that loads up, I think a very happy World MSME Day to all of you. And I think it's like, an honor for us that, Honorable Chief Minister and the Industry Minister is here to launch this app. So essentially, what we are doing through this app is giving a bouquet of services which MSMEs can use to manage their operations better and help them to get easy finances and access to information. So like here, we are showing the MSME TV. I think there's a bit of lag between what is shown here. So MSME TV essentially is a two-way platform which can help MSMEs to connect directly with the government. So as we speak, the event which is going on now is also being hosted live. So imagine if you are an MSME in Cancun and there is something training that is happening, say in central part of Goa. This digital platform just makes it easy for you to access information from government at any point of time. While it is not just MSME TV that we are talking about, there are few more things as well, benefits as well that we are providing to MSMEs. I think it's just loading there. Yeah, and of course, so this is a completely free app available on Play Store as well as on Apple Store. You can download, you can register, and then you can explore all the features. So it is completely free of cost for MSMEs, because we also believe that MSMEs are the backbone of this, backbone of the country, and doing something for them to sustain, grow and sustain in the future is what we are also looking at. So I think here is the QR code you can download. So it's very easy to use that. If you have any questions or anything, we are here. We can always help you to download and take it forward. Yeah, and
thank you, everyone.
thank you. With this launch, we request all the MSMEs to kindly download the MSME TV app and access all the videos and explore all the features of the TV for your benefit. We proceed now to a significant milestone, that is formalization of self-help group members under the RAMP program. Today we celebrate their journey with the distribution of Udyam registration certificates. The SSG members were imparted 5 days of skill development training under RAMP and then were formalized into MSME units through Udyam registration. May I request the dignitaries to kindly present the Udyam registration certificates to 6 self-help group members. May I please invite the self-help group members to come forward and receive the certificates. Ms. Angela Rodriguez. I request the Chief Minister, sir, to please hand over the certificates. Ms. Avita Naik. Ms. Ludin Dias. Ms. Nikita Raikar. Ms. Saraswati Yatnal. and Ms. Vrishali Nagvekar. Thank you, sir, and congratulations to all the self-help group members. To enhance the exports through the MSMEs in the state of Goa, a reverse buyer-seller meet was organized at Amazing Goa Global Expo and Summit of 2024. Another large-scale event of reverse buyer-seller meet is planned to be organized in the year 25 or 26. As we celebrate the MSME, it is important to recognize the impact of initiatives which we have discussed. In our next segment, we highlight a remarkable success story that exemplifies the potential of MSMEs when given the right platform and support. We are proud to share the journey of Mr. Yogesh Kerkar, MD of Curious Mind Infotainment Private Limited, a benefit under the meet organized who successfully secured international work order during the event. This work order is a testament to the global competitiveness and quality of our local enterprise. Mr. Yogesh Kerkar.
एक गावान एक धाकटे चेडूं खेळटा आपल्या खेळण्या वांगडा ते मोडलेली खेळणी सारकी करता सो तेन्ना ताका एक बारीकसो एक डिवायस मेळटा आनी त्या डिवायस ते प्रोग्राम करता आनी त्या डिवायसाक नांव दिता फिक्सिट सगळ्यो गोश्टी धांवता उडकी मारता आनी गुड मॉर्निंग आर्या सुद्दां म्हणटा At the same time, she programs the device in such a way that the fix-it can repair other devices. एकदा गावान स्टॉर्म येता आनी ट्रान्सफॉर्मर उडटा ट्रान्सफॉर्मर पिड्यार जाता आनी तो फिक्सिट मागीर तो ट्रान्सफॉर्मर सुद्दां सारको करूंक शकता हे फ्युचर लक्षांत दवरून आमी आमची कंपनी क्युरियस माइंड स्टार्ट केली सीएम सर तुमचे कोडिंग एंड रोबोटिक्स ह्या प्रोग्रामाच्या खाली तेजे एज अ नेक्स्ट स्टेप ऑफ दॅट म्हणून आमी क्युरियस माइंड ही कंपनी स्टार्ट केली वेर वी डेलिबरेटली मेड अ स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक इन द क्युरियस CU actually stands curious starts for CU, but we named it as Q. The Q in curious stands for the questions that we have to answer in the field of robotics education. Curious Mind is a registered Goa-based startup founded for high-quality robotics training, focused on hands-on learning, designed and deliver DIY robotic kits. We have a pool of trainers. And we also looking at democratizing the robotics education scenario. That means, आमी camps and workshop गावांनी केले, आणि आमी camps and workshop we did in where facilities were not available, like even in slums. We have a mission of making robotics accessible and affordable to all. Meet our kits. We classify ourselves as a micro manufacturing sector with a vision to soon become a macro. The Reach kit, the Spark kit, the Fire kit, which is an autonomous robotic kit, the Mini kit. Next time when you gift somebody, please think about gifting a Mini kit that we launched. Okay, we have the Kindle kit, and soon to come will be a Blaze kit. The Blaze kit will integrate AI into robotics. Next. Our impact so far in the 1 year of our existence, we have trained 2,500 students. 350 plus students, 2,500 plus students workshop, 350 students, 1,500 kids, 5 franchises, 125 schools, 25 trainers, 5 contests. Out of that, 3 we did in Goa, 1 we did in Maharashtra, and 1 we did in Africa. And that is where this thing has been awarded to us, where we did an international outreach program in Africa. We secured a work order during the reverse buyer and seller meet held at the Vibrant Goa. The entire credit of whatever we have done so far, we give it to the Global Tech Summit, where we forged the partnership. We started our journey then, and we grew at the Amazing Goa. So I thank on behalf of Curious Mind all the people, mentors, motivators who motivated us to take this journey ahead. Thank you so much DITC. Thank you so much MSME. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. As we proceed, may I take the honors to invite Honorable Minister for Industry, Sri Movin Gudino, for his address.
Happy World MSME Day, first of all. Present here for this occasion, our dynamic Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant, our President-elect of GCCI, Pratima Dond, our Secretary Sunil Achapakka, our Director Industries Mr. Ashwin Chandru, my good friend, also former GCCI President, as well as person who in many ways always worked towards strengthening the MSME sector, Mr. Mangarish Pai Raikar, our dynamic MD of DITC, Mr. Pravimal Abhishek, all the other very important captains of industry sitting in front, heads of various organizations, young minds, young students that I see here, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset itself, I want to mention here, not many people know or remember, the first Industries and Commerce Minister was Dr. Shyam Prasad Mukherjee, who actually had laid the foundation for the MSME sector to grow in many ways. At that time, people used to think only industry is a very big thing, only industrial people involved. But he said it has to go to the towns, smaller towns, it has to go to the grassroots in villages. And that's how the concept of smaller industries, and now we call them MSMEs. First of all of us know what is the contribution of these MSMEs in any economy, in any part of the world, in any country, even down here in Goa. If I may say so, they are like the roots of all the trees that grow in an economy, because they are the very strength of any economic sector, of a growing economy, of employment that is a resultant thing that happens automatically, and the importance of that none of us would ever want to counter. Here, under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, I remember right from the time he became Prime Minister, he had duly constituted a task force, and after that things have started moving so fast that things have changed so much. There are new normals that you see in the entire country. In all the states of the country, the MSME sector getting a push in such a way which was never the case before. Down here in Goa, whether it is skill development, skilling people, encouraging the self-help groups, our Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant has been doing his bit in a manner. Today, we see that the MSME sector in Goa also has been growing. And I want to mention here, I first of all have to congratulate the Directorate of Industries, Trade and Commerce for having taken the brief what I gave them very seriously, and today you are starting to see results. Today you have this function being organized by Goa Chamber of, along with Goa Chamber of Commerce and Industry. What do we see? We are seeing a sea change. Today, in today's world, it is a digital world. In today's world, we are a small part of a global village. And a small dot that Goa is, we are found making progress in every sector. Which is the sector we have not progressed? Being small and being sometimes extra dynamic perhaps results in negativity coming upfront much more faster and in a much more bigger manner than the positive things happening. But if you look at the MSME sector, the contribution it has done to the Goan economy, it speaks volumes of the figures that were quoted here by the previous speakers. And for a small state of Goa to have 90% of its people as micro enterprises, to have them as self-help groups, it is but time we give them a platform. And I want to tell them, while you all are doing well, you have been pushing people. We should not wait that now today we are inaugurating 2 centers, facilitation centers, one in the north, one in the south, separately for women as well. But what I want happening, which I have told my director, which I have told my secretary industries, you have to go to the field. It has to be moving to the people themselves. Make them more tech savvy. They should know to use the platform. We have already about 4 products which are already GI tagged. Many more are in the pipeline. We have such lovely things being produced. What is important ultimately is the packaging. What is ultimately important is the marketing. And how will your marketing take place? Your marketing is going to take place simply to higher levels, to big volumes, only through a digital platform. And that's why I'm very happy today. Iris TV has launched this particular forum where it would be face to face with your MSMEs, with your self-help groups, with the different departments and everybody else. But we have to get the people there. Simply having schemes and simply having these offices waiting for people to come will not happen. I would request the young minds, the young students who are present here. We should not wait for jobs anymore that government will give you jobs. It's just not possible that everybody gets a government job. You have to be an employer. You have to employ yourself and several others. Help build yourself. Be proud of having building a micro unit into a bigger small scale unit or even a medium sized industry. Self-help groups aim for something bigger. And today emphasis is on cooperative sector in cooperation. That is what happens at the village level. You have got such lovely products sometimes, but you don't have the marketing. You have such lovely things that can go from Goa elsewhere. But in the various programs, by the RAMP program which we have accelerated in a different way, we have also under the umbrella schemes 20 new things we have decided, wherein we want to integrate the central finances with what we give as the local government from our Directorate of Industries. And this is the way to make the sector grow. But today, even after the reverse buyer-seller meet, at least there is one case which is a success. In due course, this is bound to result into many success stories. And that is what we are aiming for. Goa, though small, is not found lacking on the industrial front at all. And if the MSA, if the industry also has to grow, they have to do some hand holding. They have to help some smaller units. They have to help the MSME sector as well. It's only then you will find them growing in a manner that they will be even larger contributors to the GDP of Goa and to the economy of Goa. And that is what we are aiming for. Today, we have taken stock, and I was just going through the pamphlets printed with all the schemes that are there. It is not enough, as I said earlier, merely schemes being there. We have to see that it percolates down to the grassroots level. And that is the challenge. It is not only the government that it should be asked to do this. In fact, in my various forums, in the different industrial bodies, I have been telling them, you take it up as a challenge. Let there be targets. It was it was worth listening. Even Sidvi, loans to the extent of even 5 crores were given in a day, as he said. 15 crores given in a week. This speaks how things have changed. These are all new normals that are resulting in getting finances, in promoting your industry, in getting more people involved. And women entrepreneurs have to be multiplied. Self-help groups, most of them are women. We have to see that more women are there. Even in our industries department in IDC, recently we are giving 1,000 square meter plots only to women entrepreneurs. And that is the way to encourage them, that is the way to give them an opportunity. If you don't give an opportunity, what is the use of the ability that they have? Taking that into consideration, we have seen that they come forward and they put up the industry. And this is what we need to do in every village. There are some awesome products, I would say, where Goa is known for. they are not marketed enough. They need to go for exports. They need to go to other countries. And it's only through a digital platform that this can happen. But this particular hand-holding has to happen through our government officers. Instead of sitting in the offices only, go to the people. They should set the targets. This is target. I will get 10 people involved. I will see that from the very small level, I will raise them to the next level. Our industries bodies, the different office bearers, you have various committees looking perhaps with a microscope how things are to be improved. Please do this as well. Go to the villages, set targets. To the financial institutions as well, whether it is CB or other financial institutions involved. Take it as a personal challenge. Take it as a task to build our economy. It is only then that we will grow and grow faster and much bigger. You have to get people who will actually be the beneficiaries, whether in terms of you giving them skills, whether you in terms of for marketing putting them on the digital platform, in terms of allowing them or showing them how to get the subsidies from various subsidies that are available. It is only then, looking at one example, many much such examples will be built, whether in urban areas or in rural areas, whether among the women, whether among the young students. Startups is one policy which we have built up in a big way. Today, India is home to lakhs of startups which are there in the country. Goa also has given a fill up to this particular thing. So why not we do it here in a manner that Goa tomorrow, means MSME sector in Goa is one of the best in the country. We have reached levels where Goa is considered the best in so many other fields. Why not the growth of MSME sector? On this MSME, World MSME Day, I want all of us, let us take it as a challenge. Let us make it happen and let us all do that hand-holding that is required. Let us give the push to these young minds. Let us give the push to the women and see that the result is going to result in going to double the numbers or triple the number by the time the next MSME Day will be celebrated in 2026. With this particular wishes to all of you, I wish you all the best to our entrepreneurs, to our young minds, to our budding entrepreneurs, especially the students. You will come out with something different altogether if you apply your mind. Don't go after jobs. While you are learning in school or higher secondaries or elsewhere, think what you can do to yourself for you to become an entrepreneur, a young industrialist, a young businessman. It is only then you will get result. Not only you will be employed, as I said, you will employ others. You will feel proud that you are an employer. You will be proud that you are the churner of the wheels of the economy of Goa. And this is what we wanted to happen. I wish everyone present here all the very best, and I hope there will be good results by the time we have the next celebration of World MSME Day. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, sir. I would like to inform you that not one but 3 people have received their work orders in the event that happened in 2024, and 15 more exporters are in the discussion to finalize their work orders. Moving ahead, we will facilitate the candidates who have successfully completed the capacity building and skill development training under the ramp, conducted by EDII Goa Center and St. John's Education Society. We have onboarded 2 partners, EDII Goa Center and St. John's Education Society, to impart skill development and capacity building trainings to MSMEs in Goa. I request the representatives of the partner institutions to please come forward and receive the certificates on behalf of the candidates. St. John's Education Society. May I now request Honorable Industries Minister to kindly hand over the certificates to representatives of our partner institutions. First, St. John Education Society. I also call upon next representatives from EDII Goa Center to please come forward and take certificates on behalf of your candidates. Representative of EDII Goa Center, please. Thank you. I now call upon the chief guest for today's function, Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant, to please address the gathering.
Good afternoon, student. Good afternoon. Such. Director of Industry, Trade and Commerce, Government of Goa. हांच्या वतीन सेलिब्रेट करता आमी वर्ल्ड MSME डे, एम्पॉवरिंग MSME फॉर द सस्टेनेबल अँड डिजिटल फ्युचर. हाच्या खासा सुवाळ्याक आमच्या मदीं आसात आमचे इंडस्ट्री मिनिस्टर, जेंच्यांनी आतांच इंडस्ट्रीजचे विजन, MSME विजन गोंय सरकारचें कितें आसा तें तुमच्या मुखार दवरलें. मिस्टर माविन गुदिनो, सेक्रेटरी इंडस्ट्रीज सुनील अंचिपक्का, आमचो डायरेक्टर ऑफ इंडस्ट्रीज अश्विन, त्याचबरोबर चेंबर ऑफ कॉमर्स प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्ट मॅडम प्रतिमा धोंड, परत MSME फॉर्मर चेअरपर्सन मांगिरीश रायकर, समोर आशिल्ले वेरियस बँकर्स, इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट, इन्स्टिट्युशनिस्ट, MSME वेगवेगळ्या सेक्टरात काम करपी आनी डियर स्टुडंट्स, तुमच्या खातीर हांव खरोखरूच मनापासून तुमचें खूब खूब अभिनंदन करता. हांवें डायरेक्टर इंडस्ट्रीजाक काल दनपारां फोन केलो. म्हाका दिसता मेसेज तुमकां काल सांजची पावले आसतले आनी तरी सुद्दां तुमी सगळे जाण हांगासर हजर रावले. तुमचे सगळ्यांचे खूब खूब अभिनंदन. नेटान ताळयो मारून तुमचेच अभिनंदन करता. हांव फुडें वयच्या पयलीं कितल्या जाणांक एंटरप्रिनर जावपाक जाय तितके मातशे हात वयर करात. आसा तांकां विचारना, ना तांकां विचारता. फाटल्यान कितल्या जाणांक एंटरप्रिनर जावपाक, स्टुडंट्सांक कोणाकूच जावपाचें ना. ऑल आर BBA स्टुडंट न्ही. थोडे जाण कितले जाण लेडीज चड काडल्या, जेंट्स खूब कमी काडटात. सगळ्या जाणांक नोकरी जॉबूच करपाक जाय. एनी हांव ज्यांच्यानी हात वयर काडला त्या सगळ्या जाणांक कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन्स. तांच्या खातीर तुमी ताळयो वाजयात उरलेले. हा ग्लोबल सिनारियो तुमच्या मुखार दवरता, कारण आज वर्ल्ड MSME डे आणि ग्लोबल सिनारियो तुमच्या मुखार दवरता आसतना 90% ऑफ द बिझनेस हो MSME सेक्टरात करता. हांव ग्लोबली सांगता. 60 to 70% ऑफ द एम्प्लॉयमेंट इज जनरेटेड थ्रू द MSME सेक्टर आणि 50% ऑफ द GDP इज जनरेट थ्रू MSME सेक्टर. म्हणजे तुम्ही ग्लोबली MSME सेक्टराक केदें व्हडलें म्हत्व आसा तें लक्षात घेयात. इट इज नॉट ओनली इन अवर कंट्री बट ग्लोबली जर हो सिनारियो पळयत जाल्यार MSME सेक्टर इज व्हेरी मच इम्पॉर्टंट आणि ताकाच लागून आमी वर्ल्ड MSME डे मनयता. आमी जस्ट एखादो कार्यक्रम करूंक जाय म्हणून कार्यक्रम करिना. आमकां जर फक्त कार्यक्रम करपाक जाय म्हणून करूंक जाय आसलो जाल्यार आमी 10-12 MSME वाल्यांक आफयतले आसले, तांचो सत्कार करतले आसले, तांकां एक बुके दितले आसले, तांकां घरा धाडटले आसले. आमचें इंटेन्शन कितें आसा तर फुडें यंग एंटरप्रिनर्स तयार जावपाक जाय. न्यू MSMEs, मायक्रो स्मॉल एंटरप्रायझर्स हे तयार जावपाची गरज आसा म्हणून तुमकां सगळ्या जाणांक आपयल्या. ह्या कार्यक्रमाची मेसेज ही सगळ्या पर्यंत वचूंक जाय म्हणून वुमन्स हांगासर आपयल्या, ज्यो आपले सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप MSME कन्वर्ट करपाचे आसात. ह्या सगळ्यांच्या पर्यंत ही मेसेज वचूंक जाय आणि ताकाच लागून आज हे सगळें करता आसतना बँकर्स हांगासर आसात. म्हणजे सिडबी आसा, नाबार्ड आसा, EDC आसा, SLBC स्टेट लेवल बँकर्स कमिटी हांचे रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह हांगासर आसात. इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट आसात. MSME सक्सेस स्टोरी ज्यांच्यो आसा ते हांगासर आसात. म्हणजे एके वाटेंतल्यान आमकां हाव टू स्टार्ट ADII आणि रॅम ह्या सारकिल्ल्यो 2 स्किमी ज्यो आमी सुरवात केल्या. म्हणजे तुमचे हँड होल्डिंग हाव टू स्टार्ट विथ अ स्मॉल बिझनेस हे करपा खातीर ते गायड करतले. तुमकां बिझनेस कशा पद्दतीत, फायनान्स कशा पद्दतीत दिवपाचे हाच्या खातीर आमची EDC पासून ते सिडबी पर्यंत आसा. तुमकां मार्केट लिंकेज आनी फुडलें हँड होल्डिंग करपा खातीर जे इंडस्ट्री पार्टनर्स जे हांगासर आसा. आमी म्हणटा की कॉम्पिटिटिव्ह युगात जर फुडें वतले आसत जाल्यार ताका हँड होल्डिंग कोणी तरी इंडस्ट्रियलिस्टान करपाक जाय म्हणून तेय तुमच्या मदीं आसात. आमी दवरता आसतना विजन क्लियर दवरात. आमी हो जस्ट एक कार्यक्रम म्हणून घेवं नाकात. म्हणजे यंग फ्रेंड्स जे हांगासर बसल्या हांव तांच्या खातीर मुद्दामून सांगता, दीस इज अ ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी फॉर यू पीपल. आपूण जर एंटरप्रिनर जातलो आसत जाल्यार ताची सुरवात ही आपल्या कॉलेज जिवनांतल्यान जावपाक जाय, फर्स्ट इयरांतल्यान जावपाक जाय, जाल्यारूच आपूण सक्सेसफूल जावपाक शकता. अदरवायज आपलो सीव्ही घेवन आपूण सगळ्यांच्या इंडस्ट्रीज नाल्यार गव्हर्मेंटा कडेन सीव्ही घेवन फक्त इंटरव्यू दितूच उरतलो, आपूण एंटरप्रिनर जावपाक शकचो ना. पयल्या दिसाच्यान जर तुम्ही हो विचार करपाक सुरवात केल्या तर म्हाका खात्री आसा की लास्ट इयर पर्यंत तुमच्या तकलेंतल्यान आपूण बिझनेस कितें करपाचो हे येवपाक शकता. आणि ते येवपाक जाय, ताजो एक्सपोजर तुमकां मेळपाक जाय म्हणून हो प्रोग्राम आसा. ही जस्ट आमी जेका म्हणटा की आमी आमचें व्हिजन तुमच्या मुखार दवरलां. हांव जस्ट पळयताना हांव रिव्ह्यू घेतालो की तशें पळोवंक वचत जाल्यार 2025 पर्यंत ल्हानशा गोंयांत कितल्यो MSME रजिस्टर्ड जाल्या. मोर देन 70,000 MSMEs ह्यो उद्यम पोर्टलाचेर गव्हर्मेंटाच्या रजिस्टर्ड जाल्या. तुम्ही म्हणटले 70,000 रजिस्टर्ड जाल्यार त्यो 70,000 चलता काय कितें? ना, थोड्यो चलना आसतल्यो. थोड्यांनी अटेम्प्ट केलो, थोड्यांचो अटेम्प्ट फेल्युअर जालो, पण एटलिस्ट 70,000 लोक उद्यम पोर्टलाचेर एंटरप्रिनर जावपाचें स्वप्न पळयतात. तांकां आतां हँड होल्डिंग किंवा तांकां मार्केट कशें दिवप हें सरकारानूच ठरयलां. आणि त्याच खातीर रॅम्प आसतलो, ADI आसतले, हांच्या कडल्यान ताका हँड होल्डिंग करून फुडें व्हरपाचें काम हें सातत्यान आमी पळयता. दुसरी गजाल, हातूंत काम करपी वीच सॅक्टर्स, गोंया खातीर खंयचे सॅक्टर्स इम्पॉर्टंट आसा तशें पळोवंक वचत जाल्यार 60% ऑफ द सॅक्टर्स विच इज इन सर्वीस सॅक्टर, आमी जाका सर्वीस इंडस्ट्री म्हणटा, ह्या सर्वीस इंडस्ट्रींतले आसा. आणि 97% इट इज अंडर द मायक्रो कॅटेगरी. गोवा बींग अ टुरिस्टीक स्टेट, आमी विचार करपाक जाय. इट इज अप्रॉक्सिमेटली मोर देन 1 crore ऑफ द टुरिस्ट एन्युअली फुटफॉल गोंयांत आसा. आमी बिझनेस सुरू करतना कितें करचो, कसल्या सॅक्टरांत करचो आणि कशा पद्दतीचो करचो. जर आमी तो केलो ना जाल्यार आमी एकदां दोश दिता आनी सगळे भायलेच येवन तेंच्यांनी सगळेंच सुरू केलें मरे म्हणून. कित्याक जाता? आमी सुरू करिना म्हणून जाता. आमी जर ते सुरू करपाक शकले जाल्यार भायलोच कोण हांगा येवन सुरू करता असो ना. म्हणून म्हाजी सगळ्या जाणांक, म्हणजे जे एंटरप्रिनर्स आसा तांकां रिक्वेस्ट आसा की आमी आनीक एंटरप्रिनर्स टुरिझम सेक्टरात, स्पेशली विथ द हॉस्पिटॅलिटी रिलेटेड इंडस्ट्री, सर्वीस इंडस्ट्री असल्या कारणान तातूंत मायक्रो, स्मॉल किंवा स्टार्टअप्स ही चड येवपाची गरज आसा. आणि ते जर आयले जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता आमी टुरिझम सेक्टरात गोंयची इकॉनॉमी जी आसा ही आनिकूय बी डायवर्सिफाय किंवा इकॉनॉमिक ग्रोथ ही आनीक खूब मोठ्या प्रमाणात जावपाक शकतली. तशें पळोवंक वचत जाल्यार ट्रेडिशनली वी आर द मॅन्युफॅक्चरर बेज, वी आर डिपेंडंट अपॉन मॅक्झिमम. आमी गोंय तशें ट्रेडिशनली मॅन्युफॅक्चरर सेक्टरात पयलीं आशिल्ले, पण आमी कालांतरात आमी डिपेंडंट जावपाक लागलेले आसा की आमी मॅक्झिमम गोष्टी ह्यो आमी इम्पोर्ट करपाक लागले वेगवेगळ्या हाच्या खातीर लागपी. हांगासर आशिल्ल्या इंडस्ट्रीजा खातीर जे आमकां इम्पोर्ट करचें पडटा ते जर आमी मॅन्युफॅक्चर करपाक लागले जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता वेजीन आमी आनीक एंटरप्रिनर्स जावपाक शकतले. MSMEचो टोटल म्हणजे गोंयांतल्यान तसो एक्सपोर्ट आमी फाटल्या 2024 ह्या वर्साचो पळयलो, इट इज नॉट लेस, मोर देन 21,000 crores ऑफ रुपीज बिझनेस दिस MSME पीपल इज डुईंग. 21,000 कोटी हो तसो खूब व्हड बिझनेस आसा. आणि हांव कॉंग्रॅच्युलेट करता जितके MSME सेक्टरात MSME सेक्टरात जे काम करतात, MSME सेक्टर्स जे आसात आणि ह्या पद्दतीचो तांच्यांनी आनिकूय बूस्ट जर दिलो जाल्यार निश्चितच आमी जेका म्हणटा की गोंय स्वयंपूर्ण जावपाक जाय. ऑनरेबल PM's विजन विकसीत भारत विकसीत गोवा 2047 हे जर जातले आसत जाल्यार ह्या सगळ्या सेक्टरात आमकां काम करपाची गरज आसा. आमी जायते फावटी MSMEचे वेगवेगळे विशय आमचे इंडस्ट्रीज डिपार्टमेंट हँडल करता. त्या खातीर वेगवेगळ्यो आमकां बींग अ गोवा एज अ स्मॉल स्टेट हांवें म्हटलां त्या प्रमाणे इट इज लिमिटेड मार्केट इज अवेलेबल. तशें पळोवंक वचत जाल्यार फायनान्शियल कन्स्ट्रेंट खुबशे फावटी उरता. आमच्या कडेन पयलीं आशिल्ल्यो आउटडेट टेक्नॉलॉजी आणि कॉम्प्लेक्स रेग्युलेशन्स हे चेंज करून आमी न्यू टेक्नॉलॉजी ऑलरेडी हाडपाक सुरवात केल्या. बट विथ द हेल्प ऑफ इंडस्ट्रीज पीपल आमकां इनोव्हेशन, रिसर्च टेक्नॉलॉजी आणि डिजिटलायझेशन हाजो सपोर्ट आमी घेवपाक जाय आणि म्हणून तर हो सपोर्ट दिवपा खातीर डायरेक्टरेट ऑफ इंडस्ट्रीसान रॅम्प आणि EDI आतांच जे टीव्ही लॉन्च केली, MSME टीव्ही लॉन्च केली, MSME ॲप लॉन्च केलो. इट इज फॉर म्हणजे इन शॉर्ट इट इज अ इज ऑफ डुईंग कशा बिझनेस कशा पद्दतीन जातलो लोकांपर्यंत किंवा सोशल मीडिया MSMEच्या माध्यमांतल्यान आमी मॅक्झिमम लोकांपर्यंत कशे पावतले. इवन दो द यंग एंटरप्रिनर्स जो एखाद्या विलेजीत रावता आणि तो जर एंटरप्रिनर जावपाचो विचार करता आसत जाल्यार ताज्या पर्यंत कशे पावतले. एखादी वुमन सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुपांत तिच्या कडेन आयडियाज बऱ्यो आसा जाल्यार तिका मार्केट लिंकेज कशें करून दितले आसत जाल्यार ताज्याच खातीर आमी हे प्रोग्राम विथ द हेल्प रॅम्प प्रोग्राम विथ द हेल्प ऑफ वर्ल्ड बँक आमी हो रॅम्प प्रोग्राम जो आसा पळय हो सुरवात केला. आणि हे सगळे रिजॉल्व करपा खातीर आमी म्हाका दिसता बिझनेस फॅसिलिटेशन सेंटर जे आमी इंडस्ट्रीज डिपार्टमेंटाच्या वतीन आमी सुरवात करता. वुमन एंटरप्रिनर फॅसिलिटेशन सेल जो इंडस्ट्रीज डिपार्टमेंटाच्या वतीन नॉर्थ गोवा आणि साऊथ गोवा दोन्ही इंडस्ट्रीज डिपार्टमेंटांतल्यान आमी सुरवात करता. स्पेशली द वुमन एंटरप्रिनर्स हांच्यांनी बरेचशे फावटी माविनान म्हटलें तें रायट आसा. एकदां इंडस्ट्रीज डिपार्टमेंटान येवपाक यंग एंटरप्रिनर्स किंवा वुमन ही भिता. थंय गेल्या उपरांत कोण प्रॉपर गायड करतलो काय ना, म्हाका सांगतलो काय ना, ओके आपल्याक समजून घेतलो काय ना. बट जे स्पेशली आमी वुमन एंटरप्रिनरशीप फॅसिलिटेशन सेल जो आमी ओपन करता विच इज स्पेशली फॉर द वुमन्स. ज्या वुमन्साक आपलो वेगवेगळे बिझनेसीस करपाक जाय फ्रॉम द ट्रेडिशनल पासून तो इनोव्हेशन पर्यंत ते सगळे हांव मुद्दामून सांगता आसतना मेन्शन करतलो. कुणबी साडी जी म्हाज्या टेन्युअरांत हांवें रिवायव केली किंवा कुणबी शॉल म्हणजे 2000 तुम्ही जर 2019च्या पयलीं जर पळयत जाल्यार कुणबी शॉल आणि साडी कोणूच यूज करिनाशिल्लो. आफ्टर मी बिकम द चीफ मिनिस्टर आय स्टार्टेड रिवायविंग इट आणि फक्त पेडणे आणि त्या सांग्यार हांगा एक दोन कडेन बारीक बारीक सेंटरां आशिल्ली ती रिवायव जाली आसत जाल्यार आज कुणबी साडी ही ग्लोबली पावली हे म्हाका खूब अभिमान आसा. आणि मॅन्युफॅक्चरींग जे आसा तें खूब मोठ्या प्रमाणात वुमन जो आहा तो खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणात करता. म्हणून आम्ही म्हटलं की फ्रॉम आवर ट्रेडिशनल बिझनेसीस पासून ते इनोव्हेशन्स पर्यंत वेगवेगळे करपा खातीर बिझनेस फॅसिलिटेशन सेंटर्स आणि वुमन एंटरप्रिनर सेल्स हे खूप मोठ्या पद्दतीत काम करपाक शकतले. हांव परत एकदा जे एस्टाब्लिश्ड MSMEs आसात जे वेल एस्टाब्लिश्ड आणि वेल बिझनेस करता त्या MSMEनी न्यू एंटरप्रिनर्स म्हणजे आज फक्त आम्ही प्रोग्रामाक येयले प्रोग्राम ऐकले आणि घरा गेले इतके करू नकाच. माझी सगळ्या जाणांक रिक्वेस्ट आसा तुमच्या मदी जितके MSMEs बसलेले असतात एंटरप्राइजेस बसलेले असतात तांचे कार्ड घेयात. ते कितें बिझनेस करतात ते विचारात, ते खंय बिझनेस करतात तो विचारात, कसलो बिझनेस करतात तो विचारात. वेळ पडलो जाल्यार तुम्ही व्हिजिट करात आणि पळयात. आम्ही जेन्ना वचून पळयतले म्हणजे सीइंग इज बिलिव्हिंग तुमकां म्हणजे हांव मुद्दामून सांगता. एक्चुअली लास्ट MSME डे हांवें फिशिंग नेट तयार करता त्या फिशिंग नेट तयार करपी MSME व्हिजिट केली. कोणाकूय दिसतले तो जाळी विणटा म्हणून फक्त ट्रेडिशनल बिझनेस इज डुईंग फ्रॉम हिज 3rd जनरेशन तो बिझनेस करता. कितें करता तर जाळे विणपाचें काम करता. पण हांवें तेजे बिझनेसाक वचून व्हिजिट केलो इन अवर मेडशे इंडस्ट्री म्हणजे फाटल्या MSME डेच्या दिसा मुद्दामून गेलो. हांवें ताका सहज विचारलें की तूं हांगासल्याच फिशरमॅनाक दिता काय म्हणून. दोतोर ना म्हणालो आफ्टर युअर फर्स्ट वायब्रंट गोवा आय एम एक्सपोर्टिंग दीस नेट इन 5 कंट्रीज. 5 कंट्रीनी आपूण एक्सपोर्ट करता. दिस इज अ लार्ज स्केल बिझनेस म्हणजे पळोवपा खातीर आमकां तो नुस्त्याचे जाळे विणटा हे आमी इतकेच म्हणटले. बट द क्रोर्स ऑफ रुपीज टर्नओवर ही इज डुईंग इन दॅट बिझनेस. आणि वायब्रंट गोवाच्या उपरांत 5 कंट्रीनी जर तो करपाक लागलो जाल्यार इट इज अ बिग बिझनेस. म्हणून म्हणटा आमी विचार करता आसतना खूप व्हडलो विचार आमी करपाक जाय. आमी IT सेक्टरात इट इज अ मोर दॅन म्हणजे 624 स्टार्टअप्स आमी गोंयांत सुरू केल्या आमच्या भुरग्यांनी. भितर 50% ऑफ द स्टार्टअप्स स्टार्टेड बाय द वुमन्स आणि कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन्स टू देम. कारण त्यांनी इतक्या मोठ्या प्रमाणात 50% स्टार्टअप हे महिलांनी आमच्या यंग गर्ल्स म्हणजे तांच्यांनी स्टार्टअप सुरवात केले. बऱ्याच जाणांक जर भुरग्यांक खबर ना जाल्यार हांव सांगता फॉर द स्टार्टअप सुरू करपा खातीर वी आर गिविंग अप्रॉक्सिमेटली 10 lakhs रुपीज सबसिडी आम्ही 10 लाख रुपयाची सबसिडी दिता. इट इज नॉट अ लोन. आणि ही सबसिडी जवळपास मोर दॅन 320 लोकांनी जी आपली 10 lakhs रुपयाची सबसिडी घेतल्या. मोर दॅन 3.4 crores of rupees we have distributed as a subsidy. म्हणून henceforth from the next म्हणजे August onwards, I mean non-IT startup also will be included under our startup policy. So ते डिसिजन आम्ही या फावटी घेता जेणेकरून नॉन IT रिलेटेड स्टार्टअप जे आसा हे बी आमच्या IT रिलेटेड स्टार्टअपात येतले. our director of industries किंवा secretary of industries will be one of the member for the non-IT startup ह्या पॉलिसीत घालून अशा पद्धतीचो वायडर स्कोप आम्ही स्टार्टअप्स जे लोक करतात तांकांय आम्ही खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणात दितले. हांव खरोखरूच वेगवेगळ्या सेक्टरांचो विचार करता आसतना म्हणटालो की 15 सेक्टर्स जे एक्सपर्ट्स आमच्या BFC म्हणजे बिझनेस फॅसिलिटेशन सेंटर्स आणि वुमन फॅसिलिटेशन सेंटर्स हाजेर 15 तरेच्या वेगवेगळ्या सेक्टरांनी तुमकां गायडन्स करपा खातीर ते आसतले. which will be the continuously the guiding financial facilitations, capacity buildings, market linkage आणि गव्हर्नमेंट स्कीम्स ह्यो सगळ्यो तुमच्या पर्यंत पावोवपा खातीर ही दोनूय सेंटर्स आमची काम करतली. आम्ही सातत्यात म्हणटा की इज ऑफ डुईंग द बिझनेस प्रमोट करपाक आम्ही खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणात आम्ही हे काम सुरुवात केला. आणि आता सुरू केल्ली आम्ही MSME TV किंवा विच विल बी द फ्री लर्निंग फॉर ऑल दोज आर इंटरेस्टेड एंटरप्रिनर्स तांच्या खातीर आसतली. तुम्ही हे जर करपाक शकले जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता की गोंयांत अशा पद्धतीचो यंग एंटरप्रिनर्स आणि वुमन एंटरप्रिनर्स हे खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणात तयार जातले हाची म्हाका खात्री आसा. ऑनरेबल प्रायम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदीजी हे सातत्यात 4 पिलराचेर उलयता. पीजीदेन युवा शक्ती, नारी शक्ती, किसान शक्ती आणि गरीब कल्याण हातूंतले 2 पिलर माझ्या फुडें बसल्या. विजीदेन युवा शक्ती मीन्स यंग यूथ तुम्ही आसात. दॅट इज द नारी शक्ती इज अ वुमन. आणि ह्या 2 पिलरांचेर आम्ही विकसित भारत 2047 हे स्वप्न पळयता. आणि विकसित भारत 2047 हे स्वप्न पळयता आसतना ऑनरेबल प्रायम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदीजी हांच्यांनी क्लीन इंडिया, स्टार्टअप इंडिया, स्टँडअप इंडिया, मेक इन इंडिया, डिजिटल इंडिया आणि फिट इंडिया हे जर तुम्ही जस्ट काढून पळयशात माझे तर सगळ्या जाणांक आव्हान आसा. यू गो ऑन द माय भारत पोर्टल, मुद्दामून माय भारत हो पोर्टलाचेर चलात आणि पळयात की देर इज अ वायड स्कोप फॉर यू पीपल, फॉर युअर करियर ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज, फॉर युअर बिझनेस ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज. एकाच पोर्टलाच्या वयल्यान वेगवेगळे ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज तुमकां अवेलेबल करून दिल्या. पूण हाजो जर तुम्ही फायदो घेतलो आसत जाल्यार विकसित भारत 2047 आणि विकसित गोवा 2037 हाजे वाटेकारी तुम्ही जावचे हाजी हांव अपेक्षा करता. म्हाका खात्री आसा आयच्या वर्ल्ड MSME डेच्या उपरांत कोणी जर विचारत जाल्यार टेक अवे कितें जाल्यार टेक अवे आमच्यातले बसलेले नवीन 50% एंटरप्रिनर्स जातले. आपली स्वतः आपूण MSME सुरू करतलो हाजो हांव विश्वास व्यक्त करता. जातले काय ना? जातले काय ना? जातले जाल्यार माझ्या बरोबर भारत माता की. थोडे जण जावचे ना ते हात तरी वयर काढा. चलो भारत माता की. वंदे वंदे. परत एकदा जे नवीन एंटरप्रिनर जातले तांकां खूप खूप शुभेच्छा व्यक्त करता. इन फ्युचर फुडल्या MSME डेक आम्ही स्वतःचे जेन्ना बिझनेस सुरू करून हांगासर मेळटले हेजी हांव खात्री बाळगिता. परत एकदा तुमकां सगळ्या जाणांक वर्ल्ड MSME डेच्यो खूप खूप शुभेच्छा दिता. देव बरें करूं.